Hi, my name is Ranzi, and I'm the author of this book, Creating Healthy Children Through Attachment Parenting and Raw Foods. I don't have time right now to get into the attachment parenting. That will have to be another YouTube video. But right now I'd like to get into why raw foods for families. And why is that so important that children be eating an abundance of fruits and vegetables? There's many reasons, but I'm going to go over two right now, and then I'm going to make you a really fun, simple recipe that's great to bring to parties. Kids love it. So one of the most important reasons for eating raw plant foods, and I'm talking about fresh raw plant foods, not packaged, but fresh. And the reason is that our body is about 72% in water content. Our blood and our cellular tissues are water, and we constantly need to be replacing that water content. So it makes sense that the foods that are highest in water content should be those that should be eaten by us. And that would be fresh fruits and vegetables. Another reason is that there is something called acrylamide. There was a study done at the University of Stockholm in Sweden in 2002 that showed that high cooking temperatures on complex carbohydrates, especially things like potato chips and French fries, and really potato in general, if it's cooked at a higher temperature than about 120 degrees, it starts to develop a plastic-like coating around it, and that was termed acrylamide. And acrylamide is carcinogenic, meaning that it causes cancer. The foods that most children are eating in today's society are loaded with acrylamide because processed and packaged food has turned into the norm. And what we need to do is to reverse that so that our children can have a really long life potential. And so I'm going to make a recipe today that has foods that are easy to digest, that have a lot of water content, and this recipe is simple and delicious. I believe that moms and dads should not be slaving in the kitchen making food and spending their time doing that. They should spend their time with their children. And so I like quick, easy recipes that are high in the vitamins from fruit and the minerals from green leafy vegetables. So today I'm going to make a fruit recipe, and this is a pie because my family is going to a potluck today. We're going to a raw food potluck. There's going to be lots of really delicious food, and I don't have much time to prepare, and so I want to make something that's quick and delicious. So I'm going to make a blueberry pie. Now I have already sliced about 4 bananas in very thin slices. So I have 2 more bananas that I'm going to slice and put on top of that. Now that's going to be the simple filling for our pie. So I'm going to peel the banana. And I'm going to take my peels and put them into the compost bucket and slice really thin. And I am now placing all the slices on top of each other. I mean, this is so simple, it really isn't a recipe. It's really just a fun way to bring something delicious that looks like a recipe to a party. And something that the kids can even make by themselves. And one of the things that I loved about the simple recipes that we developed with our children was that they could prepare these recipes by themselves and they would sell them to us. We would be their customers and they would prepare all kinds of raw food treats like this blueberry pie, and they would make smoothies and salads and wraps and nori rolls loaded with vegetables and big salads, and they would sell us these things. And I thought it was so valuable that they were doing that we would even pay them for it. So get your children involved at home, get them involved in the kitchen, and they'll learn to love food as it is, as natural food. It's great for their bodies, for growing, gives them lots of energy. So I'm placing the slices of banana on top of each other to make a really full plate. Okay, I think that's pretty full. And now, I couldn't get fresh blueberries today, so I have a bag of frozen organic blueberries. And I recommend that you only get organic berries because there's just too many pesticides in the conventional blueberries. So you absolutely must get only organic. Okay, so I'm putting in the whole bag of blueberries, and I'm going to put in about 10 soaked dates. So I soaked the dates today for a couple of hours so that they're nice and soft and they'll blend easy. Took out the pits. Okay, I'm going to put in a little bit of water. And see if that will get it going. So it's the blueberries and the dates and a little water, and I'm going to turn on the Vitamix. Okay, so you saw I had to put in a little bit more water to get it going, but now I have a really beautiful blueberry date mix here, nice and smooth. And the fantastic thing about blueberries is the pectin, and the combination of the blueberries with the pectin and the dates is going to solidify when I put it in the refrigerator. So now I'm going to pour the blueberry date blend evenly over the banana filling. And it's really a beautiful color. And when I bring this to potlucks, everybody's oohing and eyeing, thinking that this was a lot of work to put together, when it really is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoon and I'm going to cover some of the sides of the banana with the blueberry. And I'm going to smooth out the blueberry to cover the sides. So I'm going to push out from the center to cover the sides of the blueberry pie and to completely cover the banana. So there we go. There's the blueberry pie, and now I'm going to make it even prettier by sprinkling some shredded coconut over the top. And there you go. A really simple, creative dish to bring to a potluck, a party, or even to your child's school. And you'll see that the kids, or at least a lot of the kids, will really enjoy this recipe. So that's for a blueberry pie. And I'll see you next time.